Hey friends, it's me, Christiana Gaudet. I am live on my Facebook business page. It's Monday. That means it's time for the 3-card weekly reading, and we'll get to that in just one moment. I want to remind you that we do have a class coming up this Thursday on Zoom, Tarot Stories, Trends, and Blends. And that, of course, is a class in how we put the cards together in a reading. We may know what the cards mean, but what do they mean in a reading? How do we tell the story together? So that is the class that we will be doing this Thursday. People are starting to come into the room now. It's so nice to see you. Martha Vink, I'm so glad that you're here. Shelley, glad you're here. Nice to see you. Jessica, glad you're here. So, very good. Deirdre, glad to see you. Karen Winkle, Fatima, nice to see you. And you know exactly what to do. I will be able to get to everyone's requests. And you know that since it's Monday, it is time to do a card for the week. And before we do that, we do the 3-card weekly reading for the collective. So, if you happen to be watching an archive or watching here live, if you see something in the 3-card reading, if you see something in a reading for one of the people here, even if it's not a reading for you, if it strikes your heart, if it resonates, if it sounds like truth, then by all means take it as a reading for yourself. That's sort of the magic of these group reading sessions. So if you can be patient, I will get to everybody. And I am so glad that you're all here on this fine Monday. Now, today, you know I like to switch it up. So today I am working with Crystal Visions Tarot, one of my favorite decks. All right. Let's see what we got going on. We are going to do the 3-card weekly reading first. 3 cards for the collective. And of course, as I'm shuffling, I will take a moment to mention StarCon. What is StarCon? StarCon is a new annual conference all about tarot, magic, mysticism, astrology. You got it. We're doing it. The first event will be this January 22nd through 24th. We're doing it online only for the first one. In 2022, we will be meeting in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida in January, you know it. And we will also have an online component as well. But tickets are available. Go to starcon.com. That's STARCON.com. And you can get your tickets there, and you can see all of the wonderful presentations that are going to be there. We are going to have a lot of fun. Now, on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I am live on the StarCon Facebook page. Again, STAARCON. So go ahead, like that page and follow it so you will be alerted when I'm planning to go live there on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. All right, what are the 3 cards for this week? Let's take a look and see what we got. The first card is the 3 of Wands. What a bright, hopeful card. You know, the past few weeks, we have been having some challenging 3-card readings, haven't we? But the 3 of Wands is hopeful, it's successful, it's exciting, it's looking to the future. This week, we want to keep our eyes on success. We want to keep our eyes on a happy, successful future as individuals and as a community. What's the next card? The 4 of Swords. So the 4 of Swords is about recovery. It's about healing. And you know, here I am, and I realize I'm reading for a worldwide audience right now. But I know here in the U.S., the trucks are rolling out with the vaccine on it today. And it's interesting that the 4 of Swords is the card of healing, rest, and recovery, while the 3 of Wands is about success. So that could, you know, really speak to the end of the craziness that we've been going through for a long time, and that's a good thing. How else could we see this? The 4 of Swords reminds you to meditate. It reminds you to take time for yourself, that this week it is good to work towards your success. And it is also good to take time for yourself to rest, to heal, to recover. And the third card is the Knight of Wands. And so we should remember to have fun as well. We should remember that we are moving forward. And here we have two cards from the Suit of Wands. So we want to remember the importance of the energy of fire in our life. That's our motivation, our enthusiasm, our passion, our creativity, our spirituality. And it is with that energy that we heal. So as individuals, this is a great week to really gather up some healing energy. We are all on a healing journey, whether it be physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, whatever. The human condition is to be in need of healing. We heal ourselves, we help others heal. This is a great week to make use of that healing energy for yourself and for others. All right. Let us go. I'm rolling up to the top here. I'm going to do these in the order that I have received them. And if you can be patient, I should have time to get to everyone. So let's get going. Joe Jackson is the first one I see. Joe, Strength Reversed. This week, be careful. Be careful about anger. Be careful about losing your temper. Be careful about doubting yourself. Be strong in yourself. Keep the emotions that do not serve you and the emotional reactions that do not serve you under control. It's not bad to have emotions, but we have to be careful how and when we express them. Remember that this week. Okay, Martha Vink, so nice to see you. I hope that you're doing well. The Seven of Pentacles reversed. I feel like, I feel like you may be feeling that your work is never ending, that there's always something more to do between your job, between school, all the different things that you are doing and involved with. Even in the pandemic, you are very, very busy. Do not be afraid this week to take some time to rest, as well as to do all the work that you need to do. Shelley Perkins Shiner, I'm happy to see you today. So glad that you're here. Okay, the High Priestess. The High Priestess for you. So, Shelley, this is a card of being meditative, of finding your inner strength, of looking within. Don't worry about what other people are doing or not doing or whatever. Look within this week. Meditate, find your strength, find your healing. You have so much power within you. Find it this week. Okay, and I just want to say hi to a couple of people who just came in. Sarah, you just started reading Tarot Tour Guide and you're loving the exercises. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And Kathleen McCormick, Pennsylvania friend. So nice to see you here. So glad that you're here. I will get to both of you if you don't mind being patient. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. The next request that I see here is from Fatima. So nice to see you. So glad that you are here. What do we see for you? The Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you are really working on stuff. You are learning, you are healing, you are working. It's one foot in front of the other. It's one step at a time, and it doesn't always feel easy, my friend, but you are doing it. And this week, you will get a lot done. You really will, I promise. Okay, Christina Reed, it is your last week of nursing school, and you have 2 grad school deadlines as well. So we know this is going to be a heck of a week. What do you need to know going into this week? Ace of Pentacles reversed. Get done what you have to get done, and know that rest is coming. Absolutely. Kim Reed, so glad that you are here. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Is there something going on in your house, in your home, that you're not enjoying? It just feels like this week, I don't know if there's going to be something that breaks or a particular person in a bad mood or something of that nature. So just be careful this week to protect the sanctity of the energy of your part of the home. That's going to be very important. Erica Charzan, so nice to see you here. Glad that you're here. How will your week be? 5 of Wands, man. Man, it's always something, isn't it? It's going to be a busy week. You got a lot going on. It is not easy. Pick and choose your battles this week. I feel like there may be a number of people, I don't know if it's personal or professional or whatever, but people just being ridiculous. And if it doesn't really affect you, if it doesn't affect the job you're doing, don't let it get to you. That's really the important thing. Just get through what you got to get through. Okay, Sayani, for your week, what do we see for your week? King of Pentacles, it looks like you're really going to be on top of your game. It looks like you may be meeting with some high-level people in your job, and it looks like you may be moving up or moving forward. And you may get some opportunity around that or some information about that or plant some seeds for that this week. So nice to see all of you here. Cassia Neal, so nice to see you. 5 of Cups. You know, you got some good things going on here, but you also have loss and things that make you sad. You have to acknowledge that there are some things not going the way you want. But you also have to acknowledge that there are some things actually going very well. There's a little bit of both here, and that's all going to show up for you this week. You have to hold space for what you're feeling and what's really going on, but remember the positive things too. And Elizabeth reminds us, last new moon of the year and a solar eclipse. Is that true? Is that happening right now? Very cool. Is it a solar eclipse or a lunar eclipse? I don't know, and I probably should. You can see I'm not that much of an astrologer. Although I do know about the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction coming up a week from today. And of course, the solstice coming up this weekend. So there's a lot of powerful things going on. Jessica Rivera. Knight of Wands, which was one of the cards for the collective. It is a solar eclipse. Very cool. Very cool. Don't look at the sun. Right? But there's power in that. When these things happen, it's powerful, right? That's a good thing. All right. Knight of Wands for Jessica Rivera. This was one of our cards for the collective, and so it's especially powerful for you, Jessica. It reminds you this week to pursue the things you want. Have your goals, pursue them. Melissa Burkhammer, so nice to see you. Hierophant reversed. You know, you don't have to do everything that other people tell you to do or want you to do. Figure out what you want to do and do what you want to do. Seriously. You don't have to always let other people make rules for you. Think about that this week. And Betty says it too. Happy new moon and eclipse. That's right. It would have to be a solar eclipse because it wouldn't be a lunar eclipse unless the moon were full. Isn't that true? Yes, that is true. But so interesting to have that power, you know, the power of the solar eclipse, the power of the new moon. Both of those things lend their energy to the ability to bring new things into power. And with that solar eclipse, there's a sense of letting go of something and opening up to something else, which is also true of the solstice. So this is a time of great power. All of us need to think about, what are we letting go of? What are we opening up to? We have the strength and the power to do those things at this time. Virginia Bradfield, what we're doing today is simply a card for the week, and I will be happy to do that for you. Knight of Cups reversed, and this goes along with the question that you asked. You know, this week you really want to look at having some conversations with the person that you love. I feel like the problem here is in communication, and this week you want to work on making that communication better. Deirdre, nice to see you. What do we see about your week? Page of Cups. I think there are times and places this week and in general where you're not always feeling the love. You're not always feeling like people are supportive of you. And recognize that a lot of times it has nothing to do with you. It is just people being people, and it's not personal. So this week, be really careful about not taking things personally. Okay, Karen Reinhardt, so nice to see you. Glad that you are here. Hey, Knight of Swords, things are going to move very, very quickly this week. You are going to be able to learn something new, communicate something, do the right thing. The wind is really at your back. There is a really good opportunity for growth, for healing, for communication, and for forward motion this week for you. Laura, it's so nice to see you. Glad that you are here. Laura, Seven of Swords. So what's going on here? Is it possible this week that you are not feeling like you trust yourself? Are there other people around you that you are not trusting? There's a question here about trust. So what do you have to do to trust yourself more? And what do you have to do this week to be more intuitive about what and whom you can trust? That's what you want to think about this week. It could even just be about confidence. Sometimes that card comes up when people aren't feeling confident in themselves, so they're not trusting themselves. Okay, Neil Quatrano, so nice to see you. A card for the week for you, the High Priestess. This week, you're the second one to get this, although the interpretation will be a little bit different. This week for you, focus on being excellent at what you do. Pay attention, stay in your lane, do the things that you need to do, take care of what you need to take care of, and all will be well. Okay, Elizabeth, your husband's work week. Eight of Wands, he's going to have to pay attention to communication. Things are going to move very, very swiftly, and he won't always know, what's coming next. There's going to be things coming at him all the time. He should be prepared for everything. He should communicate clearly, but at least the time will pass quickly. Betty Flesher, nice to see you. Ten of Wands. Betty, you may feel like you're carrying something heavy. I don't know if this is holiday preparations, if this is some emotional burden, if these are extra responsibilities. But Betty, look at what you're carrying this week. If you have to carry it, you can do it. But if you're carrying it unnecessarily, then for gosh sakes, let it go. Pamela Thies. Page of Cups reversed. You're the second person to get this. I feel like you need to work this week on figuring out what makes you happy and how to do what makes you happy. Make your happiness a priority this week. That's what I have to say about that. Uma Elizabeth, card for the week, hoping for some good news. So you're the second one to get this. Seven of Pentacles reversed. So it may not be good news this week as far as work is concerned, but it's also not bad news. There's a sense here, and you've taken some real hits as far as work is concerned during COVID. And this is a card that speaks to more of that kind of energy. But it does ask you to look to the future, prepare for the future, and recognize that things will be turning around and that you will have plenty of work and things will be okay financially. That's what you need to know. Tina Marie, so nice to see you. The Hermit reverse. This week, remember you have friends. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy the people around you. I know in COVID we don't all have a lot of people around us, but reach out, talk to people that you care about. Elizabeth, a fantastic opportunity to practice patience. Yeah, indeed. So Tina Marie, with this Hermit reversed, remember that you are loved and you do have good people around you. Reach out to them and try to spend some time with them. If it's not in person, at least online or on the phone. Enjoy the people you care about. You do have good people around you. That's the message. Okay, Rachel Perry, a card for you. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. This is a great card for learning and a great card for work. This week, Rachel, you will be working hard, you will be learning, you will move yourself forward, and it will be a good thing. This is a very good card for success and increase in knowledge, increase in wealth, increase in success. So good luck for that. That's very good. Shelley Blair, nice to see you. Glad you're here. Here's a card for you. You're the second one to get this, Eight of Pentacles. This week, it is all about the work that you need to do and what you need to learn. Focus on work and focus on learning this week. Right, Uma Elizabeth is jealous because she wanted that card. Tina Strayhorn, the High Priestess, you're the third person to get this. This week, pay attention to what needs to be done. Pay attention to doing things the correct way, and make sure this week that you look within. Pay attention to the dreams you have. Are there messages there for you? What is Spirit saying to you? What do you know in your heart that will help guide you? So you want to look at doing things the right way. You want to look at doing things well, and you want to look at looking within. Bigot Windmill, so nice to see you. Glad you're here. Three of Wands, which was also one of the cards in the 3-card weekly reading. It is all about success, my friend. Trust in the success you are having. Trust in the success you will have. This week, work to build that success. Very good. Karen Winkle, a card for you. So happy to see you. 10 of Cups reversed. So I feel like there are ways that you may be feeling worried or concerned about things going on with family members. You may be wishing you could help more than you possibly can. And, you know, in all of this, it's just important to know that you are loved, that they know that you love them. There's just plenty of love here, and there may be moments that you're not feeling the love, but the love is there. That's what you need to know. Okay, Kim Murphy Case. Better than last week, we can hope. And it is King of Pentacles. This week, you are on top of it. You will get done what you need to get done. You may find yourself in a leadership position. You may find yourself where people are looking up to you. This is a great week for work, for money, for leadership, for being the example to others of the right way to do things. Sarah Cat McConaughey, nice to see you. Knight of Swords, you're the second one to get this. This week will move forward very quickly. You may want to do some writing this week. You may want to do some learning this week. You may find that things that you have been wanting to come together will start to come together for you in a very positive way, especially where communication is concerned. Kathleen McCormick, again, so happy to see you. The Hanged Man reversed. This week, take charge. Don't wait. If there's something that needs to be done, don't wait to do it. Do it. If you're wondering if you should do something, yes, you should. Be in charge. Be large and in charge this week. That's the important thing. Okay, Karen Bryan Parker, so nice to see you. Glad that you are here. Man, this is a popular card today. The Page of Cups reversed. Karen, there may be a way that you are not feeling entirely on top of things emotionally. There may be something that's making you sad. There's maybe something that's making you upset. There may be a situation where you want to say something, but you're not sure if you should. Look within your heart, trust your heart, and don't be afraid to share your heart with others this week. Lori Hahn, so nice to see you. Glad that you are here. Three of Pentacles. This is a great week for work, a great week for getting things done, a great week for getting some recognition for the good things that you do. Kimberly Sanchez, nice to see you. The Nine of Wands reversed. Kimberly, be patient this week. I feel like there's a lot that's going to sort of try your patience. So be patient. And, if there are ways that you are being guarded, that you don't need to be, it's time to let down your guard. Look at the ways that you're not trusting and recognize that maybe there's some way that you could be more trusting, and that could be a good thing for you. Okay. Okay, very good. Laurel DePaulis, so nice to see you. The Fool reverse. This week you want to be careful. Be careful about where you're walking or where you're driving. I'm not predicting some horrible thing, but the Fool reverse can talk about like a slip and fall or something of that nature. So be very careful in all things this week. And also look before you leap is really the lesson here. Don't necessarily jump into anything this week. Think about it first. Sirius, Shakir, Stephanie, so nice to see you. Glad that you are here. Very good. Kathleen, I may not show myself, but have been following you for years now. That's so cool. Come to StarCon. We'd love to see you there. Thank you so much. And thank you for sticking with me all of this time. Appreciate it. Okay, Sirius, Shakir, Stephanie, a card for you. The King of Pentacles. This is a popular card this week, too. This is about being really on top of your game at work and at home, taking care of everything you need to take care of. It's all good. It's all good. Everything seems to be stable and fine. Esmeralda, nice to see you. Glad that you are here. Ten of Wands, you're the second person to get this card today. So, you have to look at the burdens and responsibilities that you are carrying this week. Do you really have to carry all of this? If you could ask for help, if there's something that you're hanging on to that you don't need to, this week, maybe let it go if you can. Okay, Joe Bethune, so nice to see you. Five of Wands. So you may have some conflict right now, conflict with another person or internal conflict in some way. Decide where you stand and what you want to do. Make your decisions and make your decisions based on what's important to you. That's the important thing. Jeanette West, nice to see you. You're like the third person to get this, and this was also part of the 3-card weekly reading, so it is very powerful. This week, Jeanette, think about what you want, pursue your goals, especially creative things, spiritual things, and the things about which you are passionate. Jean Mnuchin, so happy that you are here. The Chariot. Jean, things are moving forward for you. Whether you see it or not, whether you realize it or not, things are moving forward, and this week you will get some proof of it. Okay. Jeanette's husband, James. So this is a week of healing. Things have been tough. James needs some time to heal, and he needs to have very good boundaries this week. Ashriel Knight, so nice to see you. 9 of Pentacles reversed. There may be a way in which you are not feeling secure. Either financially, emotionally, in some way, things are not feeling secure this week. Look at what you have to do and do what you have to do to shore that up. Okay, very good. So from my perspective, I have gotten to the end of all the questions. If I accidentally missed you, or if you haven't yet asked for a card but would like to, now is the time. Now is the time. All right. So I want to remind you, I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom. Just reach out. I'll be happy to give you a reading. I want to let you know that I do have a class on Zoom. It's the last premium class of the year and the last premium class until February because of StarCon. The class is Tarot Stories, Trends, and Blends, where we learn how to put the cards together to tell a story in a reading. You can get your ticket by going to the events here on Facebook and following the links there, or you can also go to my website, tarotbychristiana.com, and go to the events. Make sure you go to the StarCon page, STAARCON.com. See everything we've got going on. I'll be adding 3 new sessions to StarCon Sunday this week. And so keep an eye on that and get your tickets for StarCon. We are looking forward to seeing you there. Thank you all so very much. Take good care. Have a great week.